We're less than 2 months away from E3 2015, and it's an exciting time to be a gamer. E3 is always a great event. You always get surprise announcements, things you didn't expect, and all sorts of fun. You may remember last year that people kind of wrote off Nintendo because of the whole treehouse aspect of their presentation, which ended up kicking ass, much like I said in a Nintendo Rants video. So now what's the talk of the town for Nintendo's 2015? Well, a lot of analysts are writing it off that it's going to be a weak presentation, when in actuality, I think it's the complete opposite. I think Nintendo is gearing up for a massive E3 this year, and here's why. A lot of people were looking forward to The Legend of Zelda Wii U at this year's E3 event, but since the game has been delayed till 2016, you're not really going to see much from it. Now, a lot of people are signaling that it's a doom and gloom sort of thing, of course, because that's what they do. But I actually think it's a good thing. Why? Well, yeah, it sucks that the game isn't coming out till 2016, but really, it's going to give other games a chance to shine and be showcased. You see, there's going to have to be a lot of surprises at the event this year in order to make up for the loss of The Legend of Zelda Wii U. Nintendo's not just going to say, oh yeah, The Legend of Zelda Wii U is canceled till 2016, and we're not going to have anything in its place to show you guys. Does that really make sense? No, it doesn't. So what are those surprises going to be? I don't really know. That's the fun thing about the event. You don't really know what to expect. Last year we saw games like Mario Maker just come out of nowhere, and they were really well received. So what will we see this year at E3 to replace The Legend of Zelda Wii U? I'm not sure, but Nintendo has to have an ace up their sleeve in order to replicate the success that that game is going to bring, and replicate the fan exposure and excitement that The Legend of Zelda Wii U brings. So what's it going to be? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Another thing that has me excited for Nintendo's E3 2015 presentation is what we're going to see with them working with DNA. I'm not really interested in the mobile aspect of it. I'm more interested in what's replacing Club Nintendo and how DNA is going to be involved in that. You've been seeing a lot more virtual consoles come to the Wii U lately. N64, the Wii, so it almost tends to think that maybe it has to do something with that. Maybe it's going to be a virtual console subscription service. Maybe it'll be a better loyalty rewards program similar to DDP, or maybe it'll be a combination of the two. The sky's the limit with this. DNA is very good with their online aspects, and that's why Nintendo is bringing them on board. So that's something to think about, because that announcement could potentially be a game changer. Another thing that has me curious about Nintendo's E3 2015 and why I think it could be massive is because of the slight trickle of third-party companies. Sure, you have games like Rodea the Sky Soldier coming out to the Wii U and the 3DS. You have Project Cars being reconfirmed, which is kind of surprising for the Wii U, but you also have Guitar Hero Live. Now let's look at Guitar Hero Live. This is made by Activision, a company that pretty much shuns the Wii U. Activision is bringing this game to the Wii U, which is a big party game, and it has a new controller. This game isn't going to be cheap. This game is a big undertaking. It's not just a remake or a sequel to a previous Guitar Hero. It's kind of a whole new thing. So why would Activision, one of the companies that shuns the Wii U, all of a sudden be developing a huge game for it, along with other consoles? It almost leads me to believe that maybe they know something. Maybe these third-party companies know something that Nintendo's going to showcase at E3, and maybe something big's going to happen. You gotta figure, it's all about business. It's all about money. That's why a lot of these companies left the Wii U, because they didn't see the dollar signs in it. But now there's a slow trickle of them coming back. So that leads to the question, why? Why all of a sudden would you announce all this stuff right before E3 and kind of show the Wii U some love? There's got to be a reason for it. It's exciting to think about too. Maybe they know what Nintendo's going to show at E3, because I sure as hell don't. The final reason I think Nintendo is gearing up for a massive E3 is simply because of the last Nintendo Direct. Let's look at all the things that were announced during that Direct that could have easily been E3 announcements. Lucas and Smash Brothers. He's not coming till June. You could have easily captivated the whole show floor by showcasing that. The Smash Brothers Ballad. Fatal Frame being localized. Shin Megami Tensei Fire Emblem new trailer, which you hadn't seen in forever. A new Fire Emblem game. There was a ton of stuff at that Nintendo Direct that was new announcements, that things we hadn't seen before. So why not save some of that for E3 if you don't have anything else to show, like a lot of analysts like to say. Plus, you also had a heavy emphasis on games that we already knew about. Splatoon, Mario Maker, Yoshi's Woolly World. Those last two not coming out till the fall. Those would have been perfect E3 games. But Nintendo showcased a lot of stuff from those games already. Why? Why? You can't get rid of The Legend of Zelda Wii U for 2016 and not have a replacement. You can't showcase a bunch of awesome announcements that could have easily been E3 announcements without a replacement. Nintendo has something up their sleeve. I may not be wearing long sleeves, but I could have something up my sleeve. You never know. Nintendo's gearing up for a massive E3 2015, and all these pieces, when they come together, really showcase that. What do you guys expect to see at Nintendo's E3 2015? Do you see another soaring success, or do you think I'm crazy? Let me know in the comments section below.